Hi there, welcome back to the channel and another one of our quick videos. So I'm apologizing in advance because I don't have a microphone on, so the sound quality is going to be a little bit bad. We just decided to make this video on the spur of the moment. So today we are making we are making Focacia. So this is my sous chef, my son, and the next generation of YouTuber on the channel. So he's going to be helping me as we make Focacia bread. We're following Jamie Oliver's recipe, so we're going to try our hand at it and let's see how it goes. Right, so before we decided to make the video, we've got 500 grams of flour in there with some olive oil and a pinch of salt. We've got some a little bag of yeast in there and some tepid water, so that's nice and foamy and it's ready to go in. So what we're going to be doing now basically is we're going to pour all of this yeast into the flour. Okay, you're going to stir as I pour it in. Okay, stir. Okay, and we're going to pour all of that in. That yeast smells lovely. I just love the smell of yeast. So we're going to go ahead and stir all of get all of that mixed up. We're going to use the spoon as far as possible, and then when it all comes together, we're going to use hands and knead it out. So I'm going to bring all of that together. Okay, so a bit of flour on the hands. Okay, and I'm now going to start bringing it all together by hand. Get all of that in there. Get all of the sides and get it mixed in.
So what I plan to do, Papa, I plan to do is make like a hole in it, and I put it all in the hole, and then I squish it up for it to stick to itself.
Okay, good. Okay, because of the camera angle, you're not going to see my face for a lot of the video, but that's fine. You can look at his handsome face. It's much better looking than mine. So we've got all of this, and then we're going to go ahead now and knead this for 10 minutes because we want to stretch all that gluten in the flour. So we're going to go ahead and knead. Basically push it forward, bring it back. Push it forward, bring it back. We're going to do this for about 10 minutes until we get it nice and fluffy. Okay, so I've been kneading that for a while now. You can see it's nice and fluffy. I'm going to divide that into two lots because we're making two Focacias. It was more or less the same. Okay, so I'm going to leave that now for 40 minutes just for it to rise. So we want to build up a bit of humidity in here. So we're just going to do that. And that. We're going to leave that for 40 minutes to rise. But in the meantime, we're going to get our ingredients sorted for the rest of the Focacia. So let's just see what we have in the garden and what we have around. And I've got some tomato, we've got some onion we can put in there, some some thyme I think I have. So let's go see what we can use. So we've popped out into the garden quickly to see what we can get for our focacias or our focaccia. So we have some tulsi here. We call it tulsi. It's basil. I'm going to use that, but I'm not going to use these. These don't look very good. But this is Nani's garden. She's got some potato and lemon, tulsi, avocado, some rocket. Okay, but we're going to pop over onto the other side quickly because I've got a tulsi tree there. Nice basil. So let's pop over there. Okay, we've got nice tulsi bush on this side. You call it basil, we call it tulsi, and this is, my god, this smells incredible. And it's just gonna add all of that beautiful flavor into the focaccia. So you're gonna go ahead and break about 15 leaves for me, please. So you're just gonna pick 15 good ones. Let's have a look. Look at that. And it smells absolutely incredible. So let's do that, and then we're going to shoot over into the back garden and let's see what we can find there. Okay, I'm at the back garden, my new garden that I'm just getting established, and I bet you that all of this just looks like overgrown with weeds to you, right? But I want to show you how wrong you are. Okay, so see that? That's edible. It's a herb. Hindi we call it bhaji, and it's amazing when you cook it and have it with roti. We have butternuts going on there, and this is the aftermath of monkeys. So the monkeys got in here and destroyed everything, but I've got a whole lot of butternut going on there. This is blackjack. Okay, you can have this as a tea. You can cook this. It's beautiful. That's cucumber, and I'm leaving these for the seed, right? Then I want to show you another one quickly. That one's a herb, also edible, beautiful with potatoes. It has a very watercressy type of taste, and we call it chansur in Hindi. So that's also perfectly edible, and we have that growing in the garden. And then some rocket. I'm going to take some of this rocket and put it fresh onto the focaccia when it's done. So I think from here we'll just grab the rocket. That's about all that I can get from this garden. So yeah, let's take that. Look at those. Doesn't it make you just so happy, and so you marvel at nature and what nature can provide when you see these growing? You can see the monkeys have chomped that one. And this, of course, I forgot to mention, you can cook this. This is pumpkin tops, perfectly edible. You cook it, tastes really great. Also goes well with roti. So we went into the garden and we got some stuff. Can you tell us what we have here?
Well, we got rocket, garlic, tulsi, which is basil,
yeah,
tomato,
okay,
thyme,
yeah,
and we've got onion.
awesome. So what are we gonna do then? We're doing two, so let's on one we do garlic, onion and thyme, and then on the other we do some basil and tomato, because that's going to go really well, and we're going to do some thyme. So let's just work with what we have, okay? And then we can just cut up some rocket and serve on that once it's done.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, right? And here we got Nani going on with the roti, and once again she scooted off because she doesn't want to be in the video. So yeah, it's gonna be a feast. Okay, it's been 40 minutes or so now, and you can see how that's almost doubled in size. It's looking good. It smells even better. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one into each. Okay, and then we're gonna stretch it out so you can see how nice and light that is. Okay, we're gonna grab all of that. See how nice and light that is, and we're just gonna spread it out like this. And open it out. Yes, we're gonna use the weight of the dough to open itself out. Okay. No, you're not kneading it again. So all you're doing, use the weight of it. See, just let it hang. Use the weight of it to spread it out. So you feel the thicker spots, and then just let it hang out, right? Okay, what I forgot to put in that one was a bit of semolina at the bottom. You can use polenta as well. We don't have polenta, so just a bit of semolina. Right, pop that in and spread it out. Patch that hole up. So sous chef is learning, so we forgive him this time for the hole. This is just going to stop it from sticking. Okay, we've got the focaccia shaped out. So what we're going to do now is just put in a couple of tablespoons of olive oil on top of it like that. Okay, that's good. Just going to spread it out. Just going to cut the tomatoes up very quickly. Okay, so just going to plonk that in there. Don't like that one. And this is going to taste fantastic, so we're going to put some tomato on that. Sprinkling of salt, not too much. That one's ready. So we're going to go with the onion quickly. Okay, we're just going to pop onion onto it. Okay, that's good. Then I'm just gonna run my thyme under hot water, and I'm directly following Jamie Oliver's recipe here. That just smells absolutely incredible. Arish, do you want to do some?
Yes, please.
Come. You're just gonna pull it off, and you're gonna sprinkle it all over, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do all of this. Fresh garlic. I feel like I should be saying something here to stop the dead air. Okay, we're going to cut up the garlic a bit. I must tell you, this thing is smelling absolutely amazing. The combination of the herb smell, olive oil, the yeast. So I'm just going to give that a chop up.
Really gets your eyes.
Onion has you crying, has it?
Yeah.
Bit of garlic there. Probably shouldn't be kissing anybody after this Focacia. Okay, let's get a bit of salt on this one.
Once this is done, it's going to taste really good.
It's going to be amazing. Okay, so for the next part, we're going to cover this with a wet dishcloth, a warm wet dishcloth, because we're going to build up a bit of humidity so that focaccia can rise. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So my wife warned me about the dishcloths. She says please use a good dishcloth. But let's face it. Let us face it. We all have that torn dishcloth that we still use in our kitchen. So now that we have gotten past that, I'm using new dishcloths because I was ordered to. Okay, and we're going to leave that now for 40 minutes. We want a nice delicate dough to rise. So we're going to come back, check that after 40 minutes, and then we're going to pop it into the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, so let's go. It's been about 40 minutes now, and we're going to pull this off gently. Look at that. Looks nice and fluffy. Wow, I can't wait to sink my teeth into this. Let's get the other one open. Be gentle with it. Wow, that looks amazing. Look at how nice and fluffy and light this thing looks. Look at that.
It really smells like Roman's pizza.
This is not pizza though. This is far better than pizza. We've made it. This is Focacia. So we're gonna pop it into the oven on 220 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just let it fluff up and brown a little, and then we're gonna take it out and we're going to enjoy. Yeah. Okay, we're going into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so let's pull this out of the oven. Let's check what it looks like. Oh my word, that smells absolutely incredible. Ooh, I can't wait to get stuck into this thing. Okay, so focaccia needs to be fed as soon as you get it out of the oven. Okay, so need to get some of that olive oil onto it. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks absolutely and smells absolutely amazing. The other one should be coming out soon.
So we have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why do you have to put oil on it when it comes out?
Because the bread dries up, so it wants the oil to keep it soft and moist. So you've got to feed it with the olive oil. Okay. Okay, I think I made a bit of a boo-boo with the second one. I left it in the oven a little bit too long. Still smells good. I'm sure it's going to taste good. And we've got the boys that have come to visit us. There's Aryan, there's Bav. So everybody's hungry and we're going to enjoy. Yeah, we're going to enjoy, boys. Awesome. Well, that's it from me. I think it was successful. It certainly smells really good. I'm looking forward to eating it. Well, let's see. I think we're gonna have that for tea just now, right? So let's see what we have here, because this is looking like a proper feast. That's jackfruit. Smells amazing. Mushroom. What's this? What do we have here? That's dal. That's chicken. And that's tripe and gram dal. And these are some hungry faces. So let's get stuck into it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you have subscribed, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, I'm out.